Hello everyone, in this lesson we're going to be doing a guided workout of some exercises that beginner riders can do at home to strengthen their riding. We're going to be looking at 3 areas of the body: core, back, and legs, and we're going to go in that order. So we're going to the holding exercises are going to be 10 seconds. You can work your way up to 30 seconds, but for the sake of this lesson being beginners, we're going to do 10 seconds. As you get stronger and as you develop in your riding, you can for sure lengthen that amount of time to 20 seconds or 30 seconds. So the more advanced you are, the longer that you can hold it. So the first exercise is going to be plank. You're going to get on your elbows and on the tips of your toes, and you want your body to be really straight, not too high in the air, but not too low either, really straight. And we're going to hold this for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to rest for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then we're going to do it again. And with this, like I said before, it really depends on where you're at with your body strength, and you can for sure build it up more if you'd like. So we're going to do another rep. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, our next exercise is really going to focus on balance as well as abs. Now, your abs and your core really relate to balance because your center of gravity is right in the middle of your pelvis and your core is really close to there. So when you have a developed core, your balance and your body coordination really benefit from that because they're so close together. So this exercise is done in tabletop position with your hands shoulder width apart and your knees hip width apart. And you're going to raise your left arm and your right leg same time, stretch them out where they're straight, and then you're going to bring them in and touch your elbow to your knee 10 times. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really stretch when you extend. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to rest for a few seconds. Get our heart rate back down. Take a drink of water. And then we're going to do it again with the other arm and the other leg. So this time, it'll be your right arm and your left leg. So stretch, get them really straight, and then touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. In that exercise, you want to really work on being controlled. So that really helps with coordination and balance. Our third exercise for core is going to be bicycle. And this exercise is really similar to the last exercise that we just did, except it's on your back. This exercise is, since it's opposing, we're going to do it 10 times, touch our elbow to our knee 10 times, but it'll count as 5 for each opposing pair. So we're going to do it again another 10 times, and you'll see what I mean. with your hands behind your head. You're going to lift your legs, and they're going to be doing a bicycle motion. You're going to touch posing to opposing leg. So that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can see that I touched my right elbow to my left knee 5 times and my left elbow to my right knee 5 times. So that's why we're going to do it again so that we get 10 touches on both sides. So after our little rest, or our heart rate gets back to normal, we're going to do it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Our last exercise for core is leg raises into a hip lift. So this exercise we're going to do 10 times, rest, and then do another 10 times. So very similar to our reps for the other exercises. So you're going to raise your legs, and you can put your hands under your bum for a little support. And so we're going to start in the raised position, but the exercise really starts when you raise your legs and you raise your hips. And you really want to be controlled with this and not go everywhere, which is hard. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. This one really gets your lower abs burning, which is good. We really want that to happen. So we're going to take a rest, get our heart rate back to normal, take some deep breaths. And then we'll get back into it. All right, so this second rep, it's gonna hurt, but that's good. So really push through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, we're going to scoot this back, scooting a little bit. All right, so the next part of our little workout is going to be focused on our back. Our first exercise with the back is going to prepare us for our second exercise. So the first one is called Superman's. You might know what this is. So you're going to lay on your tummy and stretch your arms out in front of you. And this is really going to focus on the lower muscles in your back and really work on getting those engaged. So you're just going to lift up everything and hold for about 5 to 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to rest. Focus on our breathing. Bring our heart rate down. Let our muscles relax. And then do another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. All right, so now that we have those back muscles really engaged and alive and working, we're gonna do the swimmer's pose, which is working again with the opposing pair idea, and we're kind of just gonna swim in the air. So we're going to again raise and swim for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Take some deep breaths. Do your second 10 seconds, and this is gonna start burning your booty a little bit because of those opposing legs. So really work through it, work through the burn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. The last exercise that we're going to do for our back is again in tabletop position. This one is called the rhomboid push-up. So get back into that shoulder and hip width apart. Now for this, you really want to think about what tabletop position really means. And that is really lifted and engaged in your back. And this exercise is kind of going to deconstruct that and build it back up. So we're going to lower our head, let that relax, and then we're going to sink into our shoulders and then push back up and lift our body. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to rest. We round our back a little bit and stretch it out. Take some deep breaths. Some of these exercises will require a little bit amount of rest time, a little different amount, because of the intensity that they are. So that one wasn't too intense. It didn't really get my heart rate up, so I don't need to take that much of a rest. So we're gonna get right back into it. And I can feel my back muscles a little bit already. That's really awesome. So I'm gonna lower my head again, drop, and push up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That exercise is going to be really, really, really beneficial in getting your position, your upper body position, really shoulders down, shoulder blades engaged. It's going to really give you that natural upright position. So that's really good for riding, and I really like to do that exercise. Lastly, we're going to do some leg exercises. These ones are really simple. We're just going to look at some squats, some variations of squats, and then a simple wall sit that everyone knows and loves. So first, with our squat, we're going to get into hip width position. Now you can go pretty low if you'd like to, but you don't have to. I'd like to go kind of around a 90-degree angle for my knees. And when you go down, you're going to raise your hands in front of you. We're going to do about 12 of these, and then we'll rest and do another 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, really focus on keeping your upper back straight. Well, your whole back really. 9 and 10. All right, we're gonna rest for a few seconds, wiggle out our legs. That wasn't too hard, so we don't have to take as long of a rest like I mentioned before. And we're gonna do another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, we're going to look at a variation of the leg squat, and so we can widen our legs for that, which will give us a little more work in our glutes. So we're going to do another 10 of these, and then rest and do another 10 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Wiggle out. Maybe do some hip circles. That can kind of waken up that hip joint. And so doing some hip circles helps get that nice and comfortable. All right, we're gonna go right back in and finish our second rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now you may be thinking, why did I just do 40 squats? We did that number because the first set, when our legs were hip width apart, that focused on a different set of muscles than the wider stance did. So yes, we're still doing a lot of squats, but we're working different muscles. So the last exercise we're going to do is a wall sit. And this is similar to the plank that we did at the very beginning. You can work your way up to holding it for 30 seconds, but for now we're going to do 10 seconds because this is for some beginner riders. To get in, and you want to be at a 90-degree angle. You can just put your hands on your knees. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna get out and rest, and this will really make your quads burn, which is so good. We're gonna wiggle leg out again, loosen our muscles, and then we're gonna go right back into it and finish out strong. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, thank you for following along with my little workout. If you did it, thank you very much. So those were just some really simple exercises that beginner riders can do to strengthen their